We're soldiers. Me and Lois are soldiers. Come on, Lois. 6 a.m., baby. When Lois wakes you up, you go. What up? What up? 6 in the morning. Lois, we're going this way, baby. Come on. Ooh, it's cold. I'm in my shorts. Figure I'll take Lois for a long walk. Oh, she peeing right now. She be peeing right now. And I realized that, damn, that's a lot of pee for a small dog. Damn. Come on, Lois. See, she high-stepping. Look at that shit. Earl Skakel, happy Wednesday, everybody. Good morning, Jenna. It's cold out. I mean, it's cold for us. But, shit, I might even get a hot chocolate, man. A hot toddy. I mean, you know, she's a little tired right now, but that's all right. I might get a bagel. She's making a doo-doo, but we don't show that on camera. I gotta get a bag. Hold on, let me get my baggie. Taking care of business. I gotta watch out though, you know, the freaks are out. What up, Flat Cat? I did scoop it. No, she woke me up. She's a little lost right now. Come on, Lois. There we go. I mean, I gotta have a head on a swivel, man. Because this is when the homeless fucking attack. Is that an ice fan? This is very sketchy. It actually is a Thompson. It is bad here. You might not. Come on, let's go. You might not think it is, but, you know, there have been, in the last 2 years here, probably 2 to 3 armed robberies. No, actually 4. About 2 years ago, there's an armed robbery right there, all caught on camera. Yeah, I can't wait to get rid of those game-worn jerseys. Yeah, but, you know, don't You know, yeah, I'm a big guy, but, you know, these people carry fucking guns and shit. I am a night owl. Whoa, whoa. Lois, come on, man. Move out. You know, but this is when most people start their morning. But if I walk her for like a semi-long walk, I can go to sleep and sleep in till 11ish or whatever. Night Stalker. Earl Skakel, happy hump day, everyone. We be chilling right now. It's nippy. I'd say it's high 50s right now. Come on, Lois, move out. She be high stepping right now. Woo. Let's see. Should we go for it? Come on, Lois. Let's go. Oh, TB, yo. Yes, it's, come on, buddy. Yes, it's, is it 6:11? Oh, she's going pretty good. Man, I haven't gotten a hot chocolate in a minute. Fuck it. Come on, Lois, move out. She be high stepping. Watched the new season of Vanderpump Rules. Not. I don't know. I didn't dig it. Funny enough, the only interesting person. Come on, Lois, move out. The only interesting person on the show, to me anyway, was the blonde girl I met at the Comedy Store. But let's just say there's no jacks amongst this crew. Oh yeah, man. I mean, you got to have your head on a swivel out here. I mean, then I don't know what happened here. This place was packed for the World Series. I mean, this is right around when the homeless people start waking up and the freaks come out. Gotta be careful here. You know how many cars run this fucking intersection? Fuck yeah. Not on my watch. Alright. Now I think they play music here, so what we're going to do, think of this as like those streams that show airports Well, I don't have my Hellcat with me right now. So this is a stream of Santa Monica Boulevard. I'll be right back. We'll just point right there. It's a nice sunset. I'll be right back, guys. Close. Come on. Fuck yeah. You know, I'm gonna eat out here. Earl Skakel in the house. I went to Starbucks. No, it's not too stormy. I just think it's a little cloudy. That hot chocolate tastes good. Not around here. That's good. I mean, there might be a few, couple blocks east. I bet it was. Well, the great thing about this Starbucks right now is there's 3 gigantic sheriffs in there right now. So I wasn't worried about my phone being stolen. Impossible sandwich. Good morning, Pecan 420 in the house. I'm kind of wide awake right now. Hold on, Lois. Lois is ready to walk, but look at the baby. She be chilling right now. Ooh, this is good hot chocolate. It's a little pricey for something this size, but look at Lois. She's just sniffing around. I mean, I sleep when I sleep, you know? It's different each day. Yeah, like when I worked on a TV show on Showtime, I got up every morning at 4:30. Had to be on set in Culver City, 5:45. I was never late. Yeah. See? There they are, dude. These guys aren't fucking around. I would have loved for someone to try and rob this place right now. Those three guys, they're all carrying guns too. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it is pretty, I'm not really up usually this hour, but, excuse me. There's probably caffeine in hot chocolate, I'm guessing. Oh, I take naps like you wouldn't believe. Let's go this way. We'll go for Lois has some energy right now. I can feel it.
Wait.
I love. Oh, she be chilling right now. TB, you might remember this place. It was Hamburger Habit. They had the best tagline right here. We squeeze it every day. The orange juice, that is. Yes, I've made it. This is no AI stream, baby doll. Come on, Lois. Come on, buddy. Oh, she might gotta go potty again. She's investigating. Lois, come on, buddy. Move out. Come on, let's go. What the fuck? This car is parked on the sidewalk. They have an ice rink. The hell do you call this, you Momo? Yeah, for the holidays, they put that's an ice rink right there. I think they're building it right now. It's pretty funny. I mean, it's kind of a waste of city dollars. I mean, how about fix the fucking potholes in the street and get better security? Who the hell wants a fucking ice rink? Nope. Damn, she got pee again. This dog is no joke. That's why I love this dog so much. She's the best dog ever. No bowling alley. You'd think they would have a bowling. Well, I mean, there's a bowling alley right by the gym I go to in the Beverly Center, but I'm not walking there. But we will walk by a very exclusive gym called Dog Pound. That's where, like, Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift workout. Damn, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I might just get up this early, get my workouts in, have your whole day fucking to you. This is Robertson Boulevard, for those of you wondering where the hell I am. Now this is an interesting place. This used to be a very high-end tennis sneaker. No, not tennis, just a sneaker store. So all these walls were sneakers. So one day I go in there, and they had a really nice pair of Jordans in there, and I guess these things were maybe $200 or something. And I pick up a pair and said, "Hey, do you have these in a size 13? And the guy looks at me and goes, "I do if you have $15,000. And no wonder they went out of fucking business. Who the fuck's gonna buy a pair of $15,000 sneakers? Like, Jesus Christ, man, that's crazy. The money that's in this city. But they ain't in business no mo." So here's the gym dog pound. It's probably open right now. Yeah, there's someone there. And so what people do is they drive their Ferraris and whatnot in here and work out. So, Earl Skakel in the house. Happy hump day, everyone. Just taking, now here's the restaurant that Vanderpump Rules is filmed at. Damn, it's actually pretty nice. Like, it's a little nippy, but not too bad. Yeah, I did go TB. You might know. Now, here's the original home of John Varvatos, right here. But it's now no longer there. So I'll go over here. Whoa, Lois got it. She's feeling it right now. She's feeling it. So that, whoa, Lois is fucking. That's the original home of John Varvatos. Such a great fucking location. I basically built this building. Now here's Chaconi's. I've taken a few dates here. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Whoa. Lois just did a Greg Louganis jump. Great meatballs here. If you, yeah, I mean, I wasn't really a Valley boy. I mean, it's funny, I went to Notre Dame High, but this was more my area. Because even after my parents moved to Miami, I'll give you my addresses. It's funny, I can remember every address I've lived at. My first apartment was 85... Lois is in the jungles. 8569 Burton Way. And then I went to 1441 Ohio in Westwood. And then 2160 Century Park East. And then 2170 Century Park East. And then I thought, here we go. Whoa. That's a nice, I can make that jacket work. Yeah, Burton Way, is like, it's that weird area of, I don't know, whoa, Lois is feeling it right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, 2160 Century Park East was the Fay Ray side of the building. And then when the earthquake hit, I couldn't sleep at night because I couldn't sleep after that earthquake. So I moved to the first floor on 2170 Century Park East. And I kind of dig that building. I'm not saying I would move back there, but, it was a pretty VIP building. They have people getting your packages so you never miss a package. Security. And now they have a dog park on the facility, which would be awesome. And, now here's the, Pacific Design Center. I mean, this is just like a tenth of the building. How fucking big this is. Now the building's a little, because it's 20-story, might be 21 stories, I forget. 2 21-story buildings attached together. And very cool very cool. And you get to know all the late night security people, so they look out for you. And I remember, the girl who was the overnight security for the 2160 side. Her brother played on the Lakers. Derek Strong. Her name was Tasha. What up, Easy? Thank you, I love you too. I'm just a humble streamer. Well, Lois is feeling it, man. Just when I think she's sick and, she had a real bad night the other night. And, I thought I was going to have to call her mama. And we were going to have to make a decision. But now she's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to think what businesses were there when they had Bodies in Motion, which was a gym, but it really focused on a boxing gym. And here's the AIDS Memorial. They spent years building this. That's pretty cool. Yeah, she really is like Ric Flair. That's a perfect analogy, bro. She just comes back. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know what these sticks mean, but yeah, this is pretty, I guess you can walk on it, or I don't know what these things mean, but I'm sure they mean something. I'll take you guys to see the ice rink. The Stories AIDS Monument. Lois, come on now. Don't be peeing in the AIDS Monument. I'm sure worse has been done here. I don't think Magic has AIDS, to be honest with you. I think it was all a scam. He probably had gambling debt. Whoa, Lois is... Whoa, Lois, don't run into... Oh, fuck, Lois. Lois is, like, on fire right now. Huh? Roy Cohn, do you have a plaque here? Hey, see, I can fuck around with my boy. Whoa, Lois is on fire right now. Earl Skakel live on the streets in West... I mean, look how big this fucking building is. Yeah, Lois is, she's feeling it right now. Damn, people playing basketball at fucking 6:40 in the morning? What the fuck? Well, I don't think the ice rink is built yet, but it looks pretty good. Or maybe it is. Oh, it is built. Wonder how much fucking money this costs. I pay my taxes, man. Come on, Lois, let's go. This is where they used to have the Comedy Store basketball games. Yeah, she really does. Come on, Lois. I got people working out early. Oh, I guess it is open. So this is kind of cool. I mean, an ice rink at the park. The fuck? I do too. You know, because TB, did you ever listen to that radio show? Jim Healy, 5:30 on KMPC. They put his star on the Walk of Fame that day. I mean, what a shitty break that was. And I remember people were freaking out. Damn, look at Lois. No, she already went doo-doo. She's good. Come on, Lois, move out. Whoa. It's good to see her with some pep in her step. The WeHo Winter Ice Rink. Oh, the things I've seen in this dog park, in this park. Oh, we got some doggies over there. There we go. It's pretty small, but I mean, this has to be a fucking fortune to keep this rink solid or whatever. Oh. So here we go. There's a... Hey guys, how are ya? Look at this shit. How are you, man? Yeah, right there. That looks pretty good. Interesting. All right. You guys have a good day, I think. Yeah, I went to watch Jim Healy get his. Whoa, Lois is really feeling it. Get his star in the Walk of Fame, and then it was the same fucking day. Oh, whoa. I love watching white people play basketball. When they all yell at each other, give me the ball, give me the ball. And then they miss the rim by fucking 20 feet. Awful. Oh, look at this dog. He's chilling, this dog. This dog be chilling. This is the dog park I see Fee Waybill, the singer from the Tubes, at. He's always really nice. What the whites. Nothing like watching a group of 10 white guys play basketball. These kind of came in hot. But then I tried, man. It is a hard workout, to be honest with you. Earl Skakel live in the Earlverse. I hope you guys have a good, happy hump day. Lois is feeling it, man. I do take good care of her, as does her stepmama. Well, it's really not her stepmama. She wants to go right in the middle of the boulevard right now. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. You guys want some weed? I mean, she got some pep in her step, baby. Ugh. Earl Skakel live, West Hollywood in the house. Come on, buddy. The BMW dealer that I bought my car at, that was in South Bay. I used an auto broker, so that's where he recommended I go. Oh, damn, she got to pee a third time. See, now I can really go to bed late. I can get up at 11 or noon or whatever. But I'm wide awake. It's, yeah, that's exactly where it is. And the funny thing is, I go in there and I'm pretty quiet. I don't really perform when I'm in public. They were like, wow, you're a lot nicer than the last comic who bought a car from us. I'm like, who was it? They're like, Leslie Jones. What the fuck? Come on, buddy. Let's go, Hobbs. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on. Hey, Howie, man. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on, get up there. Come on. Whew. Roma, hold on. You're going to get the ray gun treatment as soon as I walk in to my palatial estate. Damn, I did eat there. H-salt fish and chips. Damn, I haven't, heard that name in a minute. Okay, well, Lois is jumping around like she has ants in her pants. So what that means is I get the little scoop. Lois, come here. And now she can get my water. Move it, creep. All right. I apologize for the mess, but welcome to the business. All right. Whoa. We got some business to attend to first. Here we go. Roma, 34895, $2. Treats for the lowest fun. Your streams are entertaining. When I lived on Century Park East and Olympic, I did, hold on, we don't have the Earl light on. Yikes. Fuck yeah, here we go. I used to hang out in that area, West LA. There was a Robex Juice. Remember Robex Juice? That was old school there. Message help for review. These are always fun. Yeah, Lois, definitely. She had some function in her junction. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, yeah, I do that a lot. Whenever I have to go to West LA, I shoot down Robertson, take the 10 to wherever I gotta go. And voila, Earl Skakel in the house. There we go. I don't believe we have anyone in the Dabbleverse this morning, so we can Talk about life. Oh my God, I used to eat at Love's on Pico and Roxbury all the time. Technically, that's Beverly Hills. And hold on, I'm getting some incoming texting. Because I used to work at Family Fitness Center on 9911 West Pico. And yeah, I mean, technically, Pico and Roxbury, which is where the Loves was, is more Beverly Hills, I guess. So, I mean, I'm not, like arguing with you, TB, over like, I mean, I guess some people could. I mean, it's one of those things where I think once you go east of Century Park East, it turns into Beverly Hills, and it's like the first block west of Doheny on Sunset or Santa Monica Boulevard is Beverly Hills. East of Doheny, one block is West Hollywood. So it's just weird, how that can happen. Yeah, Johnny Knoxville. What's next to the Union 76 station? Um, Johnny Knoxville, actually, I mean, I don't want to dox him, but he lives around that area I was just talking about. He's probably on the Beverly Hills side. So, I mean, I've seen him a few times walking Lois. So, the Love's Barbecue. No, that is, yeah. You're right. There's that 76 station. So that 76 station, I think the Loves would be just east of that on the other side. Well, I wish I made Johnny Knoxville's money, honey. Brad Pitbull. Well, I've got a brother in Hood River, Oregon. Did I just dox my own brother? Hey, you don't want to go to his house. Trust me on that one. He got a marksman-like aim, and he don't give a fuck about the Dabbleverse. So, I mean, I know we can't talk about the Dabbleverse, but that was crazy, man. That the Quad Father telling the police that Chad and Marsh were both armed. I mean, you're looking at some serious. I mean, that's like fucking bonkers to me, but. East of Motor. Oh, yeah, I mean, that putt-putt place, and then you have the big course. Well, no, I mean, dude, A. Thompson, like, he told, what I think he was trying to do was get the cops to go there faster so all that shit could be caught on Chad's stream. But, the big course, I got spoiled, TV. My dad was a member at Bel Air Country Club, and you could play 18 holes there, I swear to God, in a cart, 2.5 hours. And it's a big course. And I mean, from the championship tees, it's a giant course. But, I would play from the men's tees. And I remember the first time I played Rancho Park, which I believe is the most played public course in the world. 7 hours. I mean, it was insane. You had 3 to 4 groups on the tee box. You had probably 2 groups in the fairway and like 2 groups on the green, basically. So just bumper to bumper traffic. So I went from 2.5-hour rounds in Bel Air to 7-hour rounds in Rancho Park. And then I joined Mountain Gate Country Club, which of course is on top of the Sepulveda Pass. And my first day I joined, my clubs got stolen. So there you go. I mean, Bel Air Country Club was pretty amazing. I mean, it's just, one, it's a pretty tough course. I mean, it's probably not a tough course for Tiger Woods, but like, I was probably at 11 handicap. Oh yeah, 100%. Well, the dangerous thing, I have friends of mine who are cops, and I asked them, what's the most dangerous call? What's the one call you fear the most? And they were like, a domestic violence call, because you don't know what you're walking into. Now, obviously, Chad and Mersch wasn't a domestic violence call, but when Quad Father said they're both armed, I mean, that's because the dangerous thing about the Dabbleverse right now is that someone's going to try and outdo the Quad Father's police call. So what's next? You know what I'm saying? So, what up, Chris? Welcome to the Earlverse the early stream. So, damn, I mean, like, my whole day's ahead of me, man. Sometimes when I go to sleep late, my whole day is fucking gone because I get up at like 1 o'clock. Then it takes me an hour or two to get going, and then before you know it, it's 3 or 4 p.m. So I used to play Porter Valley. Oh, that's cool. I mean, that's a great course. I mean, Notre Dame played their matches at Lakeside. So what up, AB? AB in the house. I'm not. I don't think I could go back to sleep right now. I'll probably clean. You guys probably don't strike. I probably don't strike you guys as a clean freak, but I'm a total clean freak. Like, you know, the floors and the carpet are a little dirty because of Lois, because she's not blind, but her vision's not what it used to be. So she'll step in the water bowl and then track all over the house. But I can't get mad at her. Yeah, Lakeside and Toluca Lake. I mean, it wasn't Bel Air, don't get me wrong, but nice course. And then I used to play Penmar, the executive course in Santa Monica. It was a pretty nice course. Not the toughest. I mean, if you're a good golfer, pretty easy course. I mean, I was a mediocre golfer at best. Probably my favorite course outside of Bel Air was this course in Malibu, originally called Perfect Liberty, and then it became Malibu Country Club. Man, that was an awesome course. I mean, rattlesnakes. I mean, there was an air of danger when you played it. Because, there's rattlesnakes everywhere, fucking bees, all over the fucking place, like swarms. Like it wasn't a very fun course to play because you were so fucking scared of the bees and the snakes, but it was pretty. And then I think it went out of business. My dad, I don't think, was a member at any course in Chicago. But he was a member at, what's the club in New York? Starts with a W. Wyndham. They play U.S. Opens there. Wyndham, West something. Golfer 5636, can you help me out with that? Wyndham, Westfield, Winnemucca. Yeah, that was at Bel Air Country Club, the 10th hole, which is the bridge. To get over to the 10th green, you've got to walk across the bridge. Now, the funny thing is, John Candy one day was and it's the 10th hole is nerve-wracking because it's about a 240-yard par 3. Not that, but the first 150 yards is a canyon. So you've got to hit the ball over the canyon. And the tee is right by the starter's window. So he's watching. The tee is also right by the grill room. So the whole grill room watches anyone who's hitting. Now, I dumped a ball or two in that canyon. Trust me on that one. But one time John Candy is playing. And he I don't know if he was a good golfer, but like he must have dumped 6 balls into the canyon, 6 straight balls. And they have a drop green if you don't want to try and if you're not hitting the ball over the canyon, you can drop your ball on the other side. And the caddy was like, "Mr. Candy, do you want to drop your ball and on the other side?" And John Candy's like, "Why?" He's like, "Well, you just hit 6 balls into the canyon." And he looks at me and goes, "I don't see a canyon." So, I don't know, it was funny to me at the time as a kid. And this was probably peak John Candy. So, yeah, I never got to play North Ranch. I really just played Bel Air. I think I played LA Country Club once. Um, oh, 100%. I'm trying to think of that course in New York. It's really, they've played a U.S. Open there. Wyndham, Westchester. It's got kind of a weird name. I mean, that was Caddyshack was my life. That's exactly. No, it's not Westchester. It's a different name. It's like Winfield, Winnemucca, something like that. Winged Foot. Yes, that's it. My dad was a member there. Um, Thank you, golfer 560. Are you new to the stream, golfer? I like the cut of your jib, so please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I mean, so I never got to play there. From what I understand, that course was probably too hard for me. I mean, like I said, in my peak, I was about an 11 to 15 handicap at Bel Air because you really got to know the course. Like the first hole was a par 5, but for a pro, it's a par 4, a medium length par 4. 100%. I love that scene, AB. And then, no, that's my dog. She has a collapsed trachea, so you got to deal with it, brother. Sorry. And then the second hole is a pretty short par 4, even by my standards. Third hole, pretty short par 3, but when I played there, it was surrounded by water. Apparently, they've taken the water out. Fourth hole was a very long par 4. Probably, no pain. It's just a collapsed trachea. It's not going to get better, but it's not going to get worse. And she's too old for the surgery. So, oh, that's good. That 31 handicap's not bad. I mean, you're floating with breaking 100. Hey-oh. Now the fourth hole was dangerous because about 250 yards out, there's a gigantic sequoia tree. I mean, gigantic. And for whatever reason, there was a gigantic bee's nest somewhere up in that tree. And it was so fucking scary that if you were in the middle of the third fairway, you could hear the hum of the bees. And it was so fucking unnerving because it would be like, but hundreds, maybe 1,000 bees, whatever it was. And I always hit the ball with a slight draw. And my draw, if I got a hold of a good drive, I could probably hit the ball 250 yards in the air with a slight draw. And I can't tell you how many times I hit that tree and I was just waiting to take off because the bees were going to chase me. Oh my God, no. I mean, I literally gave up golf when my clubs were stolen at Mountain Gate. I don't know. I mean, hi-yo, at least 3 to 4 O's. I mean, that's gotta be 25 years ago. Now, ironically enough, Mountain Gate was the location for my favorite White Shadow episode, Lynx. So, yeah, I mean, I remember when I got my first handicap placard from the SCGA. I was like fucking so. I thought I won an Olympic gold medal. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, I never timed my club head speed. Um, and my swing was like I kind of I really only took a half swing. I mean, I wish I kind of learned it because I would say my drives, and I really only hit a 3 wood off the tee. I just never felt comfortable hitting a driver. I probably hit a 3 wood between 250 and 275. So I think, fuck, man, if I could have hit a driver, and I took like a half, maybe 3/4 swing. I mean, it's pretty good for me. I mean, I like I said, I mean, Bel Air was from the men's tees was a relatively easy course if you knew the layout. Like, the fourth hole was pretty straightforward, but it was long, so it was probably close to 500 yards, par four. But then the fifth hole was a very short par three. I mean, you could use a pitching wedge. It was maybe 130 yards, maybe. And then you drove through a tunnel to get to the sixth tee, which was a pretty short par four. Seventh hole, pretty short par four. Eighth hole, a short par five, but a very, very small green, um, and surrounded by water. So it was almost impossible to hit in two because the green was small and surrounded by water. Ninth hole, very short par four. 10th hole was the 250-yard par three, but you got to hit the ball over the canyon with the nerves of having everyone watch you. 11th hole, you don't see the green from the tee box. It's uphill, so things can go wonky. Because if you hit it too far left, you're in the trees. If you hit it too far right, you're in the trees. You got to hit it straight and with a slight draw, or you'll be in trouble. 12th hole, pretty short par four. 13th hole, relatively short par three. Now, the 14th hole was the big mama. I think it was 575 yards from the men's tees, probably 600 yards from the championship tees. But my dad was one of only two people to ever hit the green in two at that time. I'm sure others have hit it now. And then the 15th hole, pretty short par four. 16th hole, short par three, but all uphill, and you don't see the green. You see the flag, but you don't see the green. And then you drive through a tunnel. The 17th hole, very elevated tee. And if you got a hold of one, I mean, like John Daly could probably hit the green. About 380 yards, but it's a blind, it's a dogleg right. So you have to really be careful because if you hit it too far to the right, you go down a grassy knoll and it's tough. And then it's a very small circular green. And if you overshoot the green, it's just like you're in a fucking levee basically. And then the 18th hole, mid par four, but a monstrous sand trap in the front. So it's a risk because the green's pretty small. Damn, I got a good memory. John Daly was just, well, see, I liked small-headed drivers. I don't know, most people like those gigantic, Big Bertha, Callaway type drivers, but, I probably could have been a pretty good golfer if I took lessons from every pro up there. So I had decent technique, but I never elevated. Like, I never shot once in the 70s. But that's all right. Hey, welcome to Golf Talk with Earl Skakel here. See, I'd rather talk about golf back in the day and great Caddyshack. I mean, I was a ping guy. I think I had a pair of Tommy Armour irons for a bit. I think maybe my last set of clubs might have been Callaway's. But if I were to go back to playing again, I would get oversized irons, oversized woods, but a small driver head. So, yeah, I mean, I was best at putting. I don't know why. I was just really good at putting. Sand trap, greenside sand traps, I was pretty good at. Um, so, oh, that's great. That's great. I mean, I do miss golfing at a country club. I don't miss golfing at a public course. I just like you get spoiled, man. I mean, Bel Air playing Bel Air every day, or at least having the option to play it every day. It's like fucking playmates and supermodels, and then fucking a girl who works at Hardee's. Um, I mean, golf is a great, and now they have a driving range at Bel Air. I haven't been up there in a couple years. I think the Japanese bought it, and they took away all the water, apparently, from the course, and they took. Someone said they took down all the oak trees, which is fucking nuts because the oak trees used to line the fairways. So, yeah, it was pretty amazing to play there as a kid. I mean, you got to understand, Bel Air Country Club from hole 1 to 18. You're in prime Bel Air. I mean prime. I mean, I can't emphasize enough. Prime Bel Air. Every home on either side of the fairways, minimum $10 million, and I believe now there is two on the to the left of the 10th green is $100 million home. And I'm sorry to hear that, TB. I mean, prime Bel Air. I mean, Bel Air is a nice area, but like you are in the middle of Bel Air playing, and there, um, the greens crew is second to none. I mean, there's not an inch of brown grass on Bel Air. It looks the grass is so green it looks painted. So, who lives there? I don't know who lives in the $100 million home. Just a rich guy. There's a lot of old money in Bel Air. And there's a lot of old money when my parents or my dad was a member there. I think now, from what I've told, it's a lot of like actors and stock, like tech stock people. So I'd be curious to see what it's like there. I mean, they're probably allowed now. I remember when I was a kid, I asked my dad if there were any Jewish members, and he's like, only one that admits it. And I think Bel Air, I mean, they were so wild back in the 80s, they turned down Michael Jordan. So um, the rumors, like the next day he went out and joined like 11 different country clubs. I'm sure there were gay members on the DL. And I think they have a gym there now, and like I'm sure the locker room's pretty fucking dope. I mean, it was dope when I was there. And the grill room is like maybe the best burger I've ever had in my life. It's just you could tell the quality of the meat was like it was like the cow was killed in the kitchen. Um, I mean, there were some douchebags for sure when my dad was a member, but it was also kind of like uh, like it was a bunch of rich old dudes from the Great Depression era. Their parents, like my dad's parents, were industrialists in the Great Depression era, so that's where the money came from. But then you had like Mac Davis, who was a big actor, country star there. Who was it? The Coward. Who was Ray Bolger and the Wizard of Oz? Was he the Cowardly Lion or the Tin Man? No, he was the Cowardly Lion. Like we used to play golf with him. Jerry West, Tom Harmon, who was like a Heisman Trophy winner. So it was kind of classy. I mean, Jews have their own country club, Hillcrest. Um, Yeah, YouTube is interesting. And then I'm trying to think who else was a member there. Not really a celebrity. I mean, Jim Garner was a member there. Here's a funny story about James Garner. Is one day he pulls up, and my dad was kind of a slob. You know, he was a diabetic, so he was always eating candy bars to regulate. And he'd literally go like this on his shirt. So he looked like he wiped his ass with his shirt. So Jim Garner pulls up, looks at my dad thinking he's a caddy, and goes, "Hey, boy, take my clubs to the first tee." So my dad, I'm not sure what type he was, to be honest with you. My dad's a good sport, and he takes Jim Garner's Jim, to the first tee, and Garner goes to the first tee and goes, "Yeah, I'm supposed to play golf with Jim Skakel. He's late." He's like, "No, he's not." And I guess Mr. Garner was like, "Where is he?" He was like, "You're looking at him." And they became friends after that. So, you know, you had celebrities like that. Now, I think, you know, you probably have like TV actors and like, you know, basketball players and I mean, hockey players and whatnot. So it's not probably, doesn't probably have the class that it had when my dad was a member. But it's probably a lot more modern. Like I said, someone told me they have a full functioning gym there. And I can imagine the locker room is probably been upgraded. I remember once I took a girl in the steam room, first girl I ever had sex with, and we're making out or whatever, but we didn't fuck in the steam room. And all of a sudden, this was on a Sunday night. So it's like 9, 10 o'clock. I was like, oh fuck, there's going to be no one there. It's going to be perfect. So um, we're in there and we're making out or whatever. Nothing's going to happen. And then all of a sudden, a really old member comes in. I said, "Hey, put a towel over your head and just go like this." And he sits next to her and like slaps her on the back and goes, "How'd you play today, bub?" And she didn't have a deep voice. She's like, "Pretty good." So I miss, you know, the Sunday night dinners were awesome there. We would go there, and even when my parents moved to Miami, they still got to keep the membership for me for like I think like a year or two. So we're watching Sunday night football at the big table because in the front of the grill room they had a big table, like probably sat 20. It was a round table. So I'm with my two friends, and one of my friends is really fat, and he was just eating like a maniac. And to my right is the football coach, Hank Stram. No, it was kind of neat to watch a football game with Hank Stram. And he gets up and he sees my buddy about to eat the chocolate, pretty big piece of chocolate cake. And he taps him on the shoulder and goes, "Easy on that cake, cowboy." So you've had a cool life. I mean, you know, it's been interesting. I'll say that. So these are the kind of like stories I think I could tell on Rogan, and it would be just different, you know. But what am I going to do? Trying to think any other cool stories. Well, when I met Wayne Gretzky, it was on the putting green at Bel Air Country Club. I was putting by myself. All of a sudden, I see Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier, and Ken Danico on the putting green with my dad's friend, Don Klosterman, who used to be the GM of the Rams. And I got so fucking scared. I literally started to slowly walk off the green, hoping Don Klosterman wouldn't see me. Of course, he sees me. He's like, "Skakel, get back here." And he introduced me to Wayne Gretzky, Danico, and then Messier was the last guy I met. He's like, "You know who this guy is?" And Mark Messier is like, "Oh, I don't think so." He's like, "Well, his dad killed a whale in the Azores." I said, "Man, can I run to the office and get an autograph, Mr. Messier?" I was too embarrassed to ask Gretzky. And I have it. It's hanging there. If the lights worked, I would show it to you. It's on Bel Air Country Club stationery. It says, "To Earl, don't mess around." Actually, let me see if I can show it to you guys. It's one of my prized possessions. Yeah, here. You can't really see it, but hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can kind of see it. I still have it. Bel Air Country Club. Hi, Earl. Don't mess around. Mark Messier, 1989. Isn't that great? So, whoa. Sorry about that. We don't need that. We don't need to see my face like that. So here's the madness here. She be chilling right now. Excuse me. This is what gives me the red hue. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think everyone has Gretzky's autograph. So let's get that off my face. Cool thing is, my brother, the one who lives in Hawaii, he was a mover when he lived here the last couple years of his life in L.A., his L.A. life. He's still alive. I didn't mean to say that. And he moved Wayne Gretzky, and I guess he like opened up the garage door, and he said Wayne Gretzky had like hundreds of sticks. And he's like, "Yo, Wayne, my brother's a fan. Can I have an autograph?" And he gave him. Let me see if I can. I think that's in this closet. Somewhere. It's somewhere down here. There's picture time with Earl. Here's a rare shot. I always talk about Buka Boom. That's when I lived at Century Park East. There's the great Buka Boom and Mama the Maltese. Let's see what I have here. Yes. That's baby Mama right there. Mama was chilling. We don't have to get into who that is, but let's see here. Buka Boom be chilling right there. Here's my 52 pickup autograph poster by the whole cast. Now, this is probably the most expensive thing I have in the house, but it's too heavy to frame here. This is, well, not that. That's the Incredible Hulk painting, but here is a lithograph that hung in my parents' living room. There we go. We got some pictures of, there's Annie the dog. And I'm alive and well. Where am I? Sorry about that. I came in a little too hot there. Earl Skakel in the house. I love you all. We be chilling right now. We be chilling. I'm at the Comedy Store Saturday nights. If you're on LA, TB. Oh, TB, you're not here. I love anything with horses. When my parents died 2 months apart. And what about Shabadoo Quinones? You got it. Let me see. Hold on here. Now, I have a box here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Check out this shit. Look at that. Fuck yeah. Earl Skakel. Into the house. Let's see here. Fuck yeah. Who knew this guy would get so much pussy? Anything he drank a lot, to be honest with you. I don't know if he necessarily had a drink of choice, but you have to see the pictures. Let's see. There's a picture of me and my girlfriend at the time, Anne. We still talk. I mean, she's married with 3 kids, or 2 kids, 2 lovely kids. But there's a picture of me in Bel Air with my brothers. Damn, I got a lot of pictures here. Let's see. There's a picture of me and my mom. That's not the best quality, but there's a picture of me trapped like a rat. Picture of one of my first dogs, the amazing Maddie. Maddie be chilling. She kind of looks like Lois, to be honest with you. Let's see here. We're really digging into the archives. Here's the dog I named after Tex Cobb. Tex be chilling. All right, enough of this shit. We're just doing a deep dive into Earl's life as a baby. A little baby. So it was. I have a lot of good memories as a child, but yeah. Damn, Crystal Waters. That's awesome, TB. I mean, I don't remember the first time I hit Hollywood Park, but I do remember John Henry. Obviously, I was a gigantic Seattle Slew fan. Yeah. I mean, Mickey, Maddie, and Freddie were. We went out to midnight mass, and it was really cold out. So we put Tracy, who was like just a black mutt, in the boiler room with a blanket. And we come back from midnight mass, and Tracy had 3 babies: Mickey, Maddie, and Freddie. Okay, I mean, I definitely went to Santa Anita, but I think we went to Hollywood Park more, which is weird because it's now where SoFi Stadium is. So a lot of great memories. And my dad was like a legend at Hollywood Park, so a lot of fun memories there. And they would just let me roam around. I mean, Dad and Mom would go to the turf club, and then I would just fucking walk around the lower part where all the fucking riffraff was. So, sorry about Lois coughing so much. She's really having a bad day at the office. I think that walk took a lot out of her. What's up, Double A? Is that Arn Anderson? Hello. Yeah, I mean, that's part of, because I've never drank or done drugs, I have an amazing memory. And I have the ability to remember everything, even from 40 years ago. So, you know, had a lot of good times. I wasn't great with girls. I found my stride a little later on in life with that. Actually, a lot later on, if you know what I'm saying. But here we are, you know. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. We'll go another 10 minutes, guys. We'll go to the 100-minute mark. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Oh, wow, that's great. Yeah, Arn Anderson, when he was like in his mid-20s, looked like he was 50. I never got to go down there, although my uncle, Horatio Luro, that's Luro, he was a pretty famous horse trainer in the South. So when we would go visit my mom's hometown of Cartersville, Georgia, it was at Old Mill Farms was his thoroughbred farm. And it was, wow, it was awesome. Like just, they had their own racetrack there. Like it was just a training field, but like it was pretty neat. So Cartersville, I think is just south of Georgia, maybe about 40 minutes. Yeah, I mean, Arn Anderson was a, you know, you look at Eddie Delahousse, baby. I think mine was Sandy Hawley. And of course, never go against Fernando Toro on the turf. Turf Toro. And my favorite horses, I would say Saddle Slew, my favorite, Vigors, Vigorous Vigors, but there's not a lot of info on Vigorous Vigors out there. And then a couple of Seattle Slew's offspring, Sloppy Slew, Slew of Gold, a couple others. Yeah, Toro on the turf was pretty next level. Sandy Hawley. I mean, everyone says Bill Shoemaker, but trying to think. Lafitte Pink Eye, he was one of my favorites. Yeah, Arn Anderson, like my favorite Arn Anderson. I'd show it, but WWE dinged me the other night for my Warrior promo. Was the one where Sid. Hold on, I'll play it, but I won't show it. When Sid joined the Four Horsemen, and they were fighting RoboCop, and Sid had to cut a promo. Fuck, I wish I could show it, man. Hold on, Sid debut for it. You got to see the cocaine. Here we go. Man, I wish I could show this.
From tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's all.
So in this promo, we've got Ole Anderson, who looks old as fuck. Arn Anderson, who's probably. He's got to be 30 in this promo. He looks 60. This is the era of the Horsemen where you had Ole and Arn Anderson, Barry Windham, Benoit's wife, and Ric Flair, and they're introducing Sid. Come on, Forehead Abdul. We're having a good stream in here. I'm talking about my family. Come on, dude. All right, here we go. Here's the promo. They are bringing in the newest member of the Four Horsemen in their match against RoboCop. Really? Well, we're going to take a shot. We'll take a shot. And if this gets cut out, I'll cut it out. Here we go.
On the line, Ric Flair, Lex Luger, first time ever in a cage for the world title, and the Horsemen are indeed at full strength. Watch out, Sting and RoboCop.
Jim Ross, people, you're about to find out that the manhunt is over.
Thank you, High Five.
What she is saying to the wrestling world is, now we have the ace, the trump card, so that next Saturday night, not only am I going to beat Lex Luger in the cage, not only is he going to bleed from coast to coast, he is going to be the most embarrassed athlete alive. Because when you get beat in the cage, It's all over. Tell it, Rock. Come on in here. Just when everybody thought it couldn't get any better, take a look. This is going
Now, this one I know to perfection. Sid talking about RoboCop.
to be the edition, the brand new edition. Now we are at full strength. And if anybody has any doubt about what the Horseman can do, take a look at the man that's going to take care of RoboCop. RoboCop, I'm 6 foot 9, 320 pounds. I am the real man of steel in the NWA, and you better learn to like it.
What an addition. That's full strength 6. I don't want to be around at 6'9".
Can you believe it? Flair takes Luger, the Horseman takes Sting, and the bucket of bolts goes to Sid Vicious. Tell him about it, Barry. We have amassed the true powers of professional wrestling right here. And with the big man on our side, we can't lose. Luger, Sting, it's the end. You may as well give up, because from now on, we dominate professional wrestling. Jim Ross, in my own articulate way, I'm going to spell it out for the entire world. If you think we're playing stack the deck in Washington, D.C., the most violent city in the country, where murder runs rampant.
Not yet,
We're bringing the
TB.
violence to Washington, my friend.
I will.
If you think R2-D2 and Sting on one leg and Luger can buck these odds, you are out of your noodle. Tell me to say one thing to Ted Turner and to everybody out there. I don't care if you're 5 years old or 50 years old. This guy is 6'10". He weighs 350 pounds. He's going to eliminate RoboCop and Sting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to break your leg again. Think about that, Sting. When you walk that aisle, we're going to break your leg again.
I feel like that gets me going. We got 2 more minutes, guys, and then I didn't remember any of those, but I'm gonna revisit them, and I'll let you know what I think ASAP, TB, ASAP. So thank you guys for tuning into this early stream, if you know what I'm saying. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll be at the Comedy Store Saturday night. Please, if you're in LA, come down as my guest. And if you're not in LA, check out my newest bunch of shorts. I will be re-releasing the short I put out yesterday, today, because the numbers were so low, because I think I put it out too late in the day. So I'm just going to see if it makes any difference putting it. I'm going to put it out in about 4 hours. So thank you for watching the videos and all that shit. It helps. Thank you for the super chat earlier. And I love you all. Earl Skakel, over and out.